Welcome to another episode of Not That Hard to Homeschool, the podcast for real people so that you can confidently, competently, and yes, even contentedly provide the high school education that is best for your teens and your family. I'm your host, Lisa Nehring from NotThatHardToHomeschool.com.
Math doesn't have to be a daily struggle, and with CTC Math, it isn't. CTC Math helps homeschool families build confidence and mastery with short, engaging video lessons and step-by-step instruction your kids can actually understand. Your students can learn at their own pace, revisit lessons anytime, and track their progress, while you enjoy detailed reports that make record-keeping a breeze. Try it today and save 50% off your family membership when you visit ctcmath.com. That's ctcmath.com.
Hey, it is Lisa from True North Academy, and it's not that hard to homeschool. We believe that you can confidently, competently, and even contentedly homeschool your kids. I am here today to talk to you about our cutting-edge dual degree program that we're offering over at True North Academy. Our mission at True North Academy is to inspire parents, equip students, and launch leaders. And we are so excited to be talking about our dual degree program. Now, this is a program where your students can earn an entire accredited high school diploma and an accredited bachelor's degree while they're in high school. So they graduate at 17, 18, and 19 with 2 accredited degrees. And I wanted to talk to you today about one of the most common questions we get. And it's such a great question. The question is this: when can my kiddos start this degree program? Now, with traditional dual credit programs, there's a lot of gatekeeping that goes into it. Most of the time, the kids have to be 16 or they have to prove their eligibility in some manner. Besides age, they have to submit academic work or take a standardized test in order to get into the program. So there's this idea that your kids are not prepared to earn college credit before a certain time period. And with our dual degree program, you can start anytime. We even have 8th graders soft launching into the program. So there's no age limit. Now, there's a little bit of gatekeeping in that we want to make sure that your kids have the capability to handle the work. But if they are on grade level for high school level college prep work, they can absolutely handle this dual degree program. And this is not a dumbed down program. Let me be clear. We are partnering with accredited colleges and universities to ensure that your kids have a quality program. So when can your kids start? Like I said, we have kids in 8th grade soft launching. And by that, I mean they're starting like with 3 to 5 classes at a time to get into the program. We do have kids who start their freshman, sophomore, junior, and even senior year in the program. And you can start mid-year as well. I want to explain that a little bit because yes, if your kiddo starts as a freshman, they just do the dual degree program concurrent with the high school program. It's not 2 programs layered on top. It's 1 program integrated to allow your student to earn 2 degrees. And so there's a strategy to how they get through the coursework in 4 years, but they can absolutely do it. So if they start as a 9th grader, they just go through the program 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Now, if they start as a sophomore, junior, or senior, it gets a little bit trickier, but it's still really, really manageable. If they've already earned high school credits, we evaluate those credits. If they are eligible for the dual degree program for the college level classes, then we approve them. They don't have to pay the full price, and they go into our college portal. They have a study guide, they study the study guide, and then they take the college test. Once they pass the test, they've earned the college credits. Now, this is not a standalone college credit program. You're not earning a credit at a time so that you can transfer it somewhere else. It is a dual degree program. So you are entering into the program and accruing 120 college credits so that you earn the degree by the time you graduate from high school or a little bit later. If you start as a junior or senior, which we have had kids start in the program as juniors and seniors, then they might have to do a super senior year or possibly a summer after their traditional high school graduation or a year after that. But even with that, graduating with a college degree at 18 or 19 or even 20 puts you years ahead of your peers. As I've said before, most kids are graduating in 6 years, not four. My husband and I both graduated from college at 21, but typically when we were in college, kids graduated at 22 or 23. Now it's really typical to graduate in 6 years. So you're graduating at 24 or 25. If you're graduating at all, remember over 50% of kids who start college do not complete it. So many of us are spending our entire high school program with our kids, helping them manage getting college ready. And so all of high school is focused on college ready, college ready, college ready. And yet half of our kids are going to drop out. And then what do? We've spent years of their life, really 4 years out of a 16 to 17-year-old kid's life is about 25, 25% of their time on earth. And if we've spent that much time getting them college ready, and then all of a sudden they're not going to college anymore, they might not even know what to do. It's a huge pivot for kids so young. So this program allows them to get college focused in high school and college done. We're not a college ready program. We are a college done program. How cool is that? I say it's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. So your kids can start this program as a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior. They can even start as an eighth grader if they can handle high school level work. Now we get questions all the time. Can my student start mid-year? The answer to that question is absolutely. They can start second semester. We do offer classes spring semester, summer semester, and fall semester. So they can start in January when our live online classes start. They could even start mid fall or mid spring if they're willing to start with some self paced classes. So it's absolutely possible to start mid-year. In fact, last year we had several kids start mid-year, or kids started in the fall with the high school program to decide if this program was going to be good enough, good for a good fit for them. And they decided to go all in mid-year, and that's totally possible. So yes, you can start mid-year. You could start mid-semester, and you can get college credits under your belt, especially if you've already taken high school level classes. Again, we can transfer some of those classes in. So yes, your kids can start college in high school. They can even start in eighth grade if they're academically ready for that kind of program. And you don't have to do a full-time program. You can do part-time if you want to too. So there's lots of flexibility with this program. Listen, I'm an old-time homeschooler. I homeschooled for 30 years, starting in 1991, and I've read everything by John Holt. I can talk about unschooling till the cows come home. I am all about freedom and the freedom that homeschooling allows us and affords us. And this is just another way to really gain freedom for our kids. They graduate early. They graduate with both an accredited high school diploma and an accredited college degree at 18, 19. They have no debt. How much freedom is that? Listen, if our kids are in their early 20s with no college debt, they are ahead of the game because most kids are graduating with $37,000 in college loan debt. Now, because of the deregulation of the student loan programs, that debt can snowball over the course of them paying on it so that they end up owing more debt at the end of paying on it than they did when they started. And that sounds so crazy, and it is. And so parents, do your due diligence. Help your kids do their due diligence. They've probably never taken out a loan in their life when they head off to college. They've probably never even taken out a car loan. And now all of a sudden we're saying, just take out tens of thousands of dollars in debt. You'll make so much money, you'll be able to pay it off easily. That might be true for some of our kids, but for some of our kids, getting a job in this economy is going to be tough. And this is why in our program at True North Academy, we are focused on future ready skills, life skills, soft skills, academic skills. We want every student in every class to know exactly what skills they're learning so that they graduate from that class and from our program having really solid academic skills. They know what they've learned. We want them to learn also communication skills, collaboration skills, critical thinking skills, and creative skills, because these are the skills that are going to help them pivot and pivot well as they launch as young adults in this fourth industrial revolution. It is a time of great societal disruption. We all know this if we haven't named it yet. We're in the marketplace, so we feel it and we hear about it and we know that there's disruption going on. And we know we're getting our kids ready to launch during this time of disruption. How much better for us to equip our kids with the degrees they need with no debt so that they can launch with a solid level of confidence and competence as they go into this disrupted world. I think that's a gift that we could feel really good about giving our kids. And like I said, I am super excited about bringing this program to the homeschool and alternative education market because I think this is the kind of program that is going to really equip our kids well. They have the piece of paper, so they have that academic legitimacy. They're young and they're debt free. It is a win, win, win. If you want to know more about this program, reach out, let us know about it. We've got some videos we can send you. We're happy to set up a dual degree advising appointment with you. We have advisors ready to tell you about this program. And listen, I know this program isn't for everybody. Absolutely not. It is not for everybody. It is for parents who are future focused and really have a strategy in mind about how to equip their kids. Maybe this is the answer to prayer or the answer that you've been looking for. I hear this over and over when parents enter the program. This is the program I've been looking for. This is the program I've been praying for. This is the program I've been waiting for. I wish I had this program when I was going through school. Oh man, I wish I had this program when my kids, my older kids, were getting ready to graduate. Well, I'm sorry it took us a while to get it to you, but it's here now and it's ready for you and those future focused parents who want to equip their kids to launch with success. Let us know how we can come alongside you at It's Not That Hard to Homeschool and True North Academy. Listen, homeschooling is not that hard. We do believe that everybody can confidently, competently, and yes, contentedly homeschool their kids, but you don't have to do it alone. Let us know how we can come alongside you as you get your kids future ready.